Here we are. We've made it. 24 hours of fishing. Our goal is to catch every species of fish in Texas before the clock runs out. You guys have been asking for a part 2 of this video. The last one we filmed was up in Maine. It was truly incredible. It was quite a grueling challenge, but we figured let's put ourselves through it again. We're down here in Texas. It's gonna get hot today. Clock starts now. We started our day at a river where we could potentially knock off maybe 3 to 4 different species. If we're lucky, 3. Realistically, probably only catch 1, but we're gonna try it out. We've got the boat, plenty of rods, Caleb behind the camera filming, and you guys, of course, to join us on this journey. So without further ado, let's get this 24-hour multi-species challenge underway. Is that a bass? No, it's a carp. Oh, got something. What is this? I've got something here. What do we have? Small. Oh, what is this? No. Is this a Guadalupe? No. This is a little hybrid, I believe. The only reason why I'm saying it's a hybrid is because if you look at its gill plate right there, you've got like those little stripes like a smallmouth has, but it's got the overall color of a spot. It's more green. You've also got these little stripes too. This is a weird one because I know there's spots in smallmouth and largemouth there, and I'm sure that they crossbreed, and I've heard them crossbreeding here in Texas. I don't know. We have one species, but I'm not going to say outright that this is just a spotted bass. You guys have to let me know in the comment section below, but I'm going to keep the spot category open because I think this is a hybrid, which is pretty wild. Such a pretty fish though. Oh, see you, bud. That was cool. I don't know what that was. It's very rare that I catch like a bass species and I don't know how to ID it. You guys have to drop a comment. I wish I had EPF here, Extreme Affiliate Fishing, because he know exactly what kind of fish that is. It's cool. Nice start to the morning. You know, looks can be deceiving. We just walked that creek for about an hour, only yielded 1 fish. It looked amazing, had everything right. Current, water felt nice. We had the perfect light for topwater, some swim bait action, nothing, but we did get 1 fish. We are now on the boat. The species that we're after in this spot, actually, just a bit of context here, the spot we just fished is below the spot that we're at now. This is the lake. All the water that's in that creek or that river is coming from where we're gonna be fishing at the moment. Stripers, white bass, largemouth. If we're really lucky, maybe a smallmouth. We're gonna give this about an hour, hour and a half, and then jump over to another spot. Anyway, enough talking, we're wasting time. Let's go crank a fish. There we go. Yes, sir. Got him. That's the one we want. That's the species we want, baby. Come here, come here, come here, come here. Come here, come here. I got you. 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 Let's go, baby. We got it done. Oh, geez, I'm gonna try not to get hooked this early on in the challenge. These little ones, the ones you gotta worry about, they're so freaking feisty. Wow, it is insane to think that we were like 1,000 miles up north filming this challenge a couple months ago, and we were catching stripers, and now we're back down south here in my home state in Texas. We're still catching stripers. These guys are strictly freshwater here, although they have been known to reproduce in this lake. So that's pretty cool. Not a giant one, but we'll take it. That's species number 2. That's a nice little stripey boy. Thank you, bud. You just made yourself famous. Kicked in, she's gone. All right, that's 2 species down. Quick time check for you guys. It is 9:10 a.m. We've been at it for a little over 2 hours. So we need to really pick up the speed. We need to figure out a system to put ourselves on a body of water where we can knock out like 2 to 3 or maybe 4 species all at once. I think this is a good lake to do it. We're not gonna spend too much time here because we do have greener pastures to go to. But I think if we head up shallow and check out some of these docks, we can maybe get a bluegill and then potentially, of course, a largemouth. So let's move up shallow and see if we can get some green fish. Let's go. He's got it. He's swimming off with it. There we go. There we go. Feels decent. Feels decent. I reckon this is our green bass. Come here, buddy. Oh yeah, that's a good one. Good largemouth. Fat. This thing is fat. Come here, bud. Whew. Let's go, baby. We did it. 2 species in this spot, and we're not done yet. Nice, fat, healthy LM busy. On the Mondo worm. Pretty much, actually, matter of fact, everything we've caught fish on today. Googan baits. Sausage swimmer on the A-rig, 10-inch Mondo worm, red bug, and the blooper this morning. If you guys want to check out any of the lures that we're using throughout this 24-hour challenge, they'll be linked down below. Be sure to use my code JOHNB. Save 10% off on your order. But anyway, Buddy fell for it. That's awesome. Really solid largemouth. I was hoping we get a good largemouth. The last challenge we did, we caught some really tiny fish, and that's just not exciting. But this is a good, healthy, high 2-pounder. Thank you, bud. Back down you go, Bubby. That did not take long at all. I can always count on the green bass to bite. Oh, he soaked me. Soaked you guys too. Oh, that's 3 down. Let's keep eating. Do you know that like that Walmart 2-inch or like a 2-foot rod that they call the Dock Demon? Yeah. Yeah, they named it after me. Yeah, because you know why? Why? I go demon mode on these docks. I just want to make it clear to you, Caleb and the audience, that I really don't play games. Like, the bass are cool, like whatever, if you're like into that, but I'm more of a panfish connoisseur. We're gonna see if we can dibble dabble in some of these little shade lines and under these docks and the marinas, see if we can hook a couple yachts. You know, just something slight. Ready? This is it. Oh God, that was instant, dude. That was instant. That was instant. Oh my God, look at the size of this gill. That was instant, dude. Huh. There we have it. Species number 4. And it isn't even, oh it is, it's 10:02. Species number 4. This is kind of a strange one. I don't think you can find this type of bluegill up north. I've never seen them until I came down here to Texas, but this type of bluegill is called a copper nose, and they get their name because of that little tiny like greenish copper coloration they have right above their head. They get pretty big too. Like these are the much larger bluegill that you'll find down here in Texas. That and also shell crackers, which are also known as red ear. That is a beautiful fish. Dock fishing this time of year in the heat is just, it's a go. It's 100% a go because they're looking for shade. They're looking for that cool water. That's exactly why we just caught this dude. Hell yeah. Back down you go. Thanks for playing, bud. Did you see how fast he swam? Bluegill are so much fun. I've always said, growing up as a kid, if bluegill got to be like 10 pounds, everybody would fish for them. Pound for pound, they are the hardest fighting little fish out there. And you know, when you downsize and use ultralight gear like we are today, they become very fun. We're about to split. We're waiting on these guys to get their pontoon on the trailer, and I went to go get the truck and figured I'd walk the bank just to see what's swimming down there. Sure enough, we found some gizzard shad. Now, we need them for some other species that we're gonna chase after when the sun goes down and the bigs come out. So I'm gonna try my best to throw a sorry ass cast net at these jimmies and just secure the bag for bait for later tonight. That was ass. Okay. Hey Caleb, would you like to try throw the cast net a little bit maybe? Oh my God, so many, dude. Oh my God, so many. Oh, dude, I think that's enough bait for the day. Holy, what an animal. Nice job, bro. That's what's up. The meat haul. That bait that Caleb just gathered for us is going to be some of the best bait that you could possibly get. Gizzard shad is like top #1. Put it there. Thank you, bud. Of course. That's going to come in clutch. Well, I suck at cast netting. Thankfully, we've got some reinforcement on the boat. Caleb's not only wicked behind the lens, but he's wicked behind the cast net. Time check, 11:59. We are closing in on spot number 2. I feel like we're sitting pretty at the moment. We've got 4 different fish species. A lot of bass in this next zone. Not gonna fish it too hard. I've fished here in the past, done pretty good, but you know, seasons change and things mix up. If this looks good, we'll stick around. If we can take off 2 fish here, that would be mega. Check it out. New Goog boots. Testing these babies out today. We're gonna be dropping these August 30th. Mark your calendars. These are seriously some of the most comfortable deck boots I've ever worn, and they come in this sexy bandito bass camo so the fish don't see it coming. These boots that we made don't rub your heel. They don't grab on your ankles. They're just super nice. They're comfortable. You can even use them as house slippers. Might piss off your wife or fiance, but listen, it's all good, boys. They're really nice. Anyway, I'm might be a little too hot for them right now, but I want to break them in, get some white bass and some hybrid slime on them. But I figured I'd just show you guys these puppies. I love wearing boots. You guys have seen me wear boots in a lot of my videos. These are now boots that we can say we've created, designed, and made for all of you beautiful folks at home. But like I said, August 30th, check GuggenSquad.com and use my code John B. Anyway, shut up, John. Let's go fish. Literally, as we pulled up to the ramp, I turned my head to the right and there is white bass busting everywhere, like a football-sized field of fish erupting on the surface. White bass and hybrids don't care that it's hot. I don't care that it's hot. Let's go check them out, see if we can tick off another species for our list. Let's get it. Let's go check this dock for crappie, then head out of here. There you go. Oh, yes. Yes. Let's go. Not the primary one we're after, but this right here is a Texas spotted bass. I was about to leave. I was telling Caleb, like, this is not how I usually expected this. For whatever reason, this year, the fish with stripes have been very difficult for me. But luckily, you can always rely on a dinky little spot. Every stop that we take throughout this journey, I want to at least tick one fish off our list. And for whatever reason, I can't get the freaking white bass, which is usually really easy. And I can't get the hybrids to charge up. So I figured to go over these docks and try something different. And sure enough, little spot. Thanks, buddy. This might be a fish we've already caught this challenge. I don't know. He just looks a lot different than that first fish that we caught during this challenge. This still might be number 4, but for now we'll call it number 5. See you, buddy. So sick. All right, I'm gonna try a couple more casts in here so we can get a little black or white crappie. And it's time to dip, head to a pond and do some bank fishing. That's the burden of this challenge, especially doing it in the middle of the Texas heat. This is gonna be difficult, and you know, 24 hours of fishing, trying to catch 10 species and up is already a challenge. And then you add this, just the swamp bass, the gooch sweat is real out here. What in the actual This is not a great way to leave spot number 2. We were loading the boat on the ramp, and then I felt a crack in my prop. What the dude? You've got to be kidding me. Some lovely human being left their anchor smack dab in the middle of the ramp, and I sucked it up with my prop. I mean, it's bent right here. Oh, I just cut myself nice. Bent right there. Oh yeah, it got wrecked. We got swerved by hybrids, couldn't catch a freaking white bass, which is usually the easiest fish to catch in Texas. And I guess I'm coming home with an anchor. Thank you to whoever left this for me. I appreciate it. You know, I didn't need an anchor, but I have one now. Wow. Like, dude, look at all this rope. You guys are probably thinking, oh, well, maybe you shouldn't have been trimmed down so much when you were power loading. Like, no, dude, this rope was just dangling. I had no idea. I couldn't even see it under the water. We've made it. Spot number 3. Quick time check. We've burned a lot of time through driving and wasting some valuable moments at that last spot, but it is 4:45, 13 hours left roughly in this challenge, and we have, I believe, 4 confirmed species, 5 unconfirmed. The goal for the whole challenge, of course, is to get over 10. We're almost halfway there. Here we can catch white crappie, black crappie, magnolia crappie, which is like a weird black crappie with a stripe down its head. We could also catch a bluegill, which somehow we still haven't done. We caught the copper nose, but not an actual bluegill. And the big kicker is we can catch a carp here. I know you guys probably don't love when we catch carp, but they're so much fun. They pull hard, and it's on our list today. So currently we're doing a bit of chumming. I stole some of my fiance Kaylee's, Libby's whole kernel corn. She's been on a big elote kick, making that spicy corn. And I just snagged it. Said, you know what? We got bigger fish to fry. We got to catch some carp. So I'm doing a bit of chumming right now. Generally when you do this, you want to do it like the night before or a couple hours before you get on the water, but we're strapped for time. We got to make this happen now. Something's playing with my corn. Something might have this one. Oh, yep. That rod just got twerked. That rod just got twerked now. This right rod just got twerked. I just watched that line go super tight. Oh, he still got it. There we go. Oh, this is not a carp. What do we have here? I stand corrected. The corn just caught something else. What do we have here? It's getting a little bit bigger now. What the heck is this? Whoa. What is this? Oh, it just got big. What do we have? Dude, what is this? It's decent. What is this? I have no idea what I have right now. Oh, it's a carp. It's a carp. Let's go. It's a little carp. It's a little carp. Oh, he's screaming too. Let's go, baby. I'm gonna grab the net. Oh my gosh. Yes, this is perfect. I don't even recall one this small. He's tiny. Nothing a little corn can't do on a carpy body of water. Let's go, baby. You know, little canned corn solves all of life's problems. Our problem today was keeping that momentum going that we established in the morning with the bass and striper. But take a look at this. We got ourselves a nice little common carp. I was hoping to get one a little bit bigger. I know there's big ones in here, but they're kind of cool when they're this tiny. These got like no blemishes on them and everything. Let me get the line off of them. This is also cool too because we did not have a chance to catch any carp on our last 24-hour fishing challenge. There's not too many carp up in Maine. There's a couple down south, but in Texas, they're everywhere. Like literally every pond, creek, lake, and stream, you can probably find these guys. And although to most they're considered trash fish, one thing that you cannot deny is that they pull hard. These guys absolutely move, even the little dudes. So sick. All right, back down our little carp buddy goes. So sick. Picked and he's gone. Species number 5, done and dusted. Let's move out to some brush piles. Let's see if we can crack a few crappie and maybe, just maybe, a little bluegill. Got one, we're on. Yappy, let's go baby, let's go. Oh, it's a magnolia. How sick is that? Technically it's a black crappie, but it's also considered to be a magnolia. They're called magnolias because the difference that sets them apart from regular black crappie is that crazy black line above their head. We got ourselves a yappy. Thank you, little dude. Oh my gosh, that felt so good. This is way more productive than the last spot. I was just telling myself, and I don't know, might have been speaking out loud to you viewers at home, saying to myself, we should not have spent so long at the last spot. That was just such a waste of time. All we got was a spotted bass, and for all I know, we could have already caught a spotted bass, and I just don't know how to ID fish. Good news though, we're still on this brush pile. Usually black crappie won't just hang with black crappie. There should be some white crappie down there too, so I'm gonna get down there as fast as I can. Right now I'm using a little tiny Guggen crappie dart. It's our awesome dart that you guys love to throw for bass, but we've downsized it for some smaller species, whether it be trout, crappie, bluegill, maybe small bass. And I've got the Guggen jig head on there with that juicy crappie stinger hook. That felt so good. Let's see if we can get another. On. Ooh, nice one. What is this? What is this? Let's go, baby. No freaking way. Is this a white crappie? Yes, it is. It's a freaking white crappie. That's insane. 2 drops, 2 different species. Let's go. Oh, this is looking awesome. What does this put us at? This puts us at 7 different species. One cool thing about Texas, you can catch black and white crappie here. Some of you who may have not crappie fished too much before may not be able to tell at first glance what's a white crappie and what's a black crappie, but generally speaking, white crappie will have very faint perpendicular lines across their lateral line, and black crappie will have more blots and dots. But this is a prime example of a white Texas crappie. Not a very big one, but we'll take it. I'm gonna take a few more drops, see if I can just get a regular black crappie with no black stripe. And I think we're probably gonna head on out of here, move to some greener pastures. So sick, man. Black crappie, going back down to his brush pile. See you later, bud. That was sweet. Oh, we'll take it. We'll take it. Couple more drops, see if we can get that Reggie black crappie, and then we out this fish. We are in southern part of Dallas, fishing the Trinity River. Let's just say that this right here is gonna test my true multi-species fishing capabilities. We got dudes in the back playing jams. We got some guys cast netting for some shadleys. We are after the famous, the notorious Texas fish, the most sought after river monster, that being the alligator gar. And then of course, any other gar that wants to bite, which I believe is long nose, spotted, and maybe short nose. I don't know if there's short nose in here. And then of course, we could potentially catch a buffalo carp. We could catch a couple different types of catfish. And then also, I almost forgot, drum. We have the opportunity to catch drum. So I'm bringing up some big rods right now that honestly are probably a little undergunned for these giant alligator gar. I mean, these things get up to like 200 pounds. I'm not saying we're gonna catch them today, but they are literally in here. So I'm gonna bring 3 heavy duty setups, 2 lightweight setups. Gonna see if I can get that buffalo carp and then maybe a drum, freshwater drum. It is 7:15 and we are switching up gears. Doing a bit of bottom fishing for some Texas river monsters. Well, I'm not confident in my ability to catch a big gar or a catfish for that matter, just because I don't do this that much. What makes me confident is the fact that Caleb this morning got on top of a school of gizzard shad, which is literally some of the best bait you can get. A lot of guys will use carp heads for these fish. Oh, I just saw a big one roll. There's definitely gar here in the area. The other thing too about gars that's nice is like if you're in an area and you're not sure if they're here, one way to tell if this is a gar hole, if this is a place where a gar live, is just look at the surface. They'll come. Is he hooked up? What's that? That's a carp. Homie's got a carp over there. Buddy in the back's catching fish. I think we're in the right area. But one way to tell whether or not there's gar in the area is just look at the surface. They come up to grab air, kind of like tarpon do or sturgeon do. That was a nice one. They'll kind of tell on themselves, basically, as to whether or not they're in the area. And you can tell what's a big gar and what's a small one. Anyway, let's get some lines wet before it gets too dark and see if we can crank one. 24-hour challenge. We're halfway through this. Also, too, apparently, we've got rain on the horizon, so as if this day isn't weird enough. Going in. Wish us luck. Oh, okay, here we go. Ready? That bobber just came up. There's a fish on it. 100% a fish on that. Oh, yeah. Yep. Let him eat it. 100% a fish. Bobbers came up. I think I need to take that weight off. I think it's screwing with him. Bottom. Damn. Yep. Oh, he's screaming. He's screaming with it. This might be a good one. This fish is absolutely screaming with it. Oh my God, big head shake. Big head shake. I don't know if he just dropped it or what. Screaming with it. Ooh, big bull right there. What was that all about? He dropped it or what? Or is he going back upstream with it? He's swimming at me. He dropped it. That thing was humming, dude. That was a tail. Oh yeah, it's a fish. She's screaming with it too. Holy hell. She is screaming with it. Look at that line go. I'm letting her eat it. Could be a good one. I'm about to lock her down. Oh, did she spit it? No, she's still on. Did she just drop it? No way. No way, no way. That thing was humming. No. You still have it. I know you still have it. Yep, there it goes. There we go. Big one. No, it just came off. No. Oh, that was a giant. I should have let him eat it longer. That was a giant. That was a big one, bro. That was a big fish. Oh no. Oh my God, dude, I almost fell. That was a big fish. Shoot, look how much line he took. Look at that. That thing screamed with it. Oh my God, bro. That was a big freaking fish. Look how much line that thing took. I don't know how I didn't stick him, man. Look how much line that thing took. Holy hell, bro. That was a giant gator gar. Can't believe I f***ed that up, man. 9:21. This has been weird because it's like we found the fish, we're getting him to bite, but I can't seem to hook him. I had a fish probably pull like 80, 90 yards of line out and I still couldn't smoke him. I've had just about every rod set up, peel drag, go off, but they've just got such weird mouths and they're kind of finicky the way they eat the bait. They'll sometimes grab it, drop it, grab it, drop it. And a lot of times too, I don't even know when I'm getting a bite because they'll eat it, then run up river, get me tangled around a bunch of brush down there, and then ultimately I just break off. So I've had to retie like 50 times today. Lost a giant. I mean, I had a big one. You guys saw on the big camera. Like, it was a big fish. But it's not looking too good. We're probably gonna give it a few more minutes. Just see if we can maybe squeeze something out. I don't know. I knew this was gonna be a Hail Mary, but we came so close. It's like I don't want to leave. It's just kind of a heartbreaker, honestly. It is about to get soupy. Oh, this one's going. This one's humming. This one's humming. This one is humming. This one is humming. Might be light at the end of the tunnel here, boys. Still on, still on. Let's go, baby. Keep taking that bait. Still going. I feel like I should hit him sooner rather than later. I don't want him to go too far. There's some nasty sticks over there. I'll tighten that drag down and smoke him. I'll wait for him to run with it. Dropped it. Felt the tension and dropped it. What the f? It is about to just dump on us right now. Oh, right on cue. Okay, I think it's time. We're dipping out of here. We failed the alligator gar mission. I'm so upset about that. Had him freaking hooked in the first quarter and lost him in the second, third, and fourth quarter. Just sucked. We've got severe thunderstorms headed our way right now. The radar just switched. It went from like a 50% chance to like now a 90% chance. I don't know, maybe this is happening for a reason. This sucks though, we're gonna have to wait this nasty weather out. Last time we filmed the 24-hour challenge too, we had disgusting weather. It's like we're cursed. We're absolutely cursed. All right, let's get out of here, bro. Oh my gosh. What more could you ask for? I don't know, how about a flat tire? This is madness. We're at Denny's though. This is where all things really come together. We're gonna wait for the storm to pass. What we're gonna try to fish next is getting absolutely dumped on right now. So 24-hour Denny's to heal our pains. I'm gonna get a fat ass omelet, eat up a little bit, waste probably about 30 minutes in here, get back on the road, grab some caffeine, fuel up, and head to spot number 4, I think. We're still at it, not giving up. Take a bit of a breather there, waited for the storm to pass. Caleb and I took a nice little snooze in a Kroger parking lot. What a wonderful place to sleep. I think we got maybe like an hour of rest. I say I slept for about an hour. Caleb didn't sleep at all, but we're ripping and ready to go. It is 3 a.m. right now. We still have about like 3 hours left in this challenge, and we've headed up north to see if we can get some more of those nocturnal fish. That includes carp, gar, catfish. I've never fished here before, so I'm not gonna hold my breath, but we've got a myriad of rods, a couple smaller ones too, maybe for some drum or small carp, and then some bigger ones for catfish. We also happen to pick up some bait at Kroger, some raw shrimp. So we're gonna go down to the spillway right now and see if we can make something happen. We need to wipe the slate clean, get back in action, and hope that we can end this 24-hour challenge on a bang, because it is, well, it has been a grind. All right, this is our spread right now. Trying to be as diverse as we possibly can. We got 3 different types of baits. We've got a rod set for catfish. That's got a circle hook and a piece of cut gizzard shad on it. The middle rod is very simple. It's just a bread with a circle hook. We're using that to catch the buffalo carp. And then the left setup is for drum and or smaller catfish. Just trying to be a little diverse here as we are running out of time. Can't just throw the same thing. As much as I would love to just go for the buffalo because they're thick over here, it makes more sense to vary. Rod? Which one? Oh yeah. Rod. Fish on, baby. Fish on. I don't know what it is. It feels good. Wow. What do we have here? Fish is on. That's on the Kroger shrimp, baby. We're hooked up. Let's go. I needed to hear that drag peel today. Oh, I think it might be a catfish. I have no idea what this is. Step back with me. I gotta grab that net. Oh yeah, let's go, baby. I definitely don't need the net for this fish, but I don't want to risk losing any fish today. Come here, pal. Let's go. Come on, get in the nets. Come on. Let's go, baby. Woo! Keep fishing, never stop. This 24-hour challenge has been grueling. I believe what we have here is a little channel catfish. These guys are so much freaking fun to catch. They're widespread throughout Texas, and they put up a hell of a fight. That was it's so funny. I've got like primo gizzard shad on that rod just next to it, but this little catfish, he wanted the Kroger raw frozen shrimp. Just goes to show that you don't really need fancy stuff to be catching fish this time of year, especially if you're doing a little bit of night catfishing. I don't believe this is a blue channel. I'm pretty sure it's just a regular channel catfish. Sweet fish though, not a bad little creature. So freaking cool, man. So freaking cool. To think that we were sleeping in a parking lot an hour ago, now we're catching fish. Only ones here too. There's fish literally teeming in this spot. That was one hell of a fight. Wow. Well, that fish right there is number 8 for us. That thing absolutely mangled me. Nothing like some spillway kitties to get you going bright and breezy in the morning. It's crazy to think it's morning now. We've literally been at this for almost 24 hours and we're not done yet. We still have that buffalo carp. And if we can get one more, maybe a drum or a blue channel or a bullhead, I don't know. I think it could happen. We just need to rebait some lines and keep cranking, baby. Let's go, baby. Woo. Got him. That was sick. I watched that fish eat it. That was so dirty. That is the buffalo carp that we're after. Oh, these guys fight so hard though. I gotta be careful. These guys fight so hard, and I've got light line. That was so cool. I literally just flipped at that thing like a bass. Oh, that's actually a pretty good one. Damn, it's not like too small. For an ultralight rod, that feels good. Okay, I just can't mess this up. We got an hour and 20 minutes left, and we've got our 9th species hooked up right now. This is insane. This is insane. Oh boy. Oh boy, buddy. Definitely one of the bigger ones we've seen. These dudes get up to like 70 pounds. They get huge. And despite what most people think, these fish are actually native to Texas, unlike the common carp. Let's see if we can get them in the net. Oh, let's go, baby. Let's freaking go. Look at that. That's actually a big one, bro. What a wild looking fish. The face, their body morphology, they are strange. I've never really seen too many of these growing up in Illinois. But when I came down to Texas, I noticed that there's a plentiful amount of these guys up shallow, out deep, and they get absolutely huge. This guy's about to snap. Oh gosh, come on, buddy. Oh, I'm gonna get one last look at him and send him back in the water. That was so much fun, dude. That was so much freaking fun. I'm so glad we're ending this challenge on a strong note and not giving up. And for the release, that thing put up a hell of a fight. Wow. Back down she goes. Oh wow. Yeah. Yeah. That is a fish only a mother could love. Honestly, personally, I love them because they fight hard, but I wish you guys could smell my hands. Oh, very stinky. Very freaking stinky. All right, this is it. We got one more fish to catch. There we go. That's probably a little catfish. What do we have here? No, it's a drum. Let's go, baby. Let's freaking go. We did it. What time is it? What freaking time is it? I cannot believe that just happened. I cannot believe that just happened. We have 58 minutes to go before our 24-hour timer runs out, and this is our 10th species of the freaking day. This right here is a freshwater drum. They're such cool fish. They'll eat lures, live bait, cut bait. Honestly, they'll eat just about everything. When they get big, they're a lot of fun to catch, but this is hands down easily one of the smallest ones I've ever caught. The other cool thing about these drum is they're heavy night feeders, and that's one of the reasons why you see a bit of reflectiveness behind their eyeballs. They use that to presumably, I think, might be talking to my ass, but they use that to scurry around and forage in the deeps looking for, you know, shrimp. That's so cool, man. Bye bye, little drum. You are the last and final puzzle piece of this 24-hour challenge. Look at him, he's so cute. I want to take him home with me. He's like, whoa, that was quite the ride. First I had a shrimp. Next thing you know, I'm looking at some idiot. We did it. 24-hour challenge complete. We got 50 minutes left. We completed our goal. So that's it. It's finished. I think going forward in the future, I think we set a goal opposed to just aimlessly trying to catch as many species as we possibly can. When it comes to North Texas fishing, there's not a whole lot of diversity. So to catch 10 species within 24 hours, literally one day, in my opinion, is a huge feat. You know, I think the only thing that would have made today better is if we caught that alligator gar, but can't focus on what we missed out on. We really have to cherish on how amazing this little send was. It was so much fun to film this 24-hour challenge in Maine. It was fun to film it in Texas. We caught some different fish this time around. We also revisited some species as well, which is just so neat that you can catch the same fish up in Maine as the ones down here back home in Texas. But I think we're peacing out, signing out. Gonna go home, get some sleep. Like, that's the one thing I'm thinking about right now is sleep. But I appreciate you guys all watching today. Drop a comment, let us know which state or maybe country we should film the next 24-hour multi-species fishing challenge in. We appreciate the view so much, guys. Thank you for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one. As always, folks, keep fishing, never stop.